tough matches.
As I'm looking forward to this discussion we're going to have now, because what we're going to do is we're going to move ourselves out here, because what we're going to do, we've built a bit of a team here. I've built a team based on experience and guys who have been there and done that, have performed from the All Black jersey. This is not the All Black starting 15, but this is what we've got to play with at the moment. I'm going to challenge these guys if we have an odd injury, and who's the guy right now you would put in there and give them the opportunity? We see, I'll put Ben Smith at the back. We've got Corey Jane the right wing. All of this experience we've got here, but as usual, Camo's here. We better start up front. We better do it the right way round. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to ask you the question, if Tony Woodcock needs a week off, calf tightens up a little bit, I'm going to give you a couple of options here. Wyatt Crockett, Ben Franks. Who's the guy that comes in for you in a big game?
Yep, from those two players you've given me, I have no hesitation whatsoever of taking Wyatt Crockett there and banging him into Tony Woodcock's position. Now, I'm going to do that because of his superior mobility over Ben Franks, his tackle percentages over Ben Franks, and also the trust that the skip, Richie McCaw, has in Wyatt Crockett. They played a lot of rugby together. He knows he can front on that left-hand side, the loose head side of an All Black scrum. No hesitation whatsoever. Steve Hansen would say the same, but I look at the game that the All Blacks are going to play and the team that you've picked there. We need mobility, and Wyatt Crockett fits that bill. Yeah,
I picked that team based on experience, just to throw the cat amongst the pigeons to see what will come out. You're not going to like this, Camo, because now I'm going to take Brodie Retallick out, and no one wants to see that happen. But our premier lock, if we look at the way that he plays the game, if we go down and look at his position and what he does, the changes, the options, we're going to go to two Hurricanes. Broadhurst and Thrush had fantastic seasons so far.
Well, we better confirm to everyone Brodie Retallick's not injured,
no,
right?
He's not injured.
He's just been
back this week.
For this
been
game,
rested,
so there's
absolutely.
no problems there. He's going to form that partnership with Sammy Whitelock. Now, I know Jeremy Thrush is a proven All Black. In fact, there's a fantastic All Black on that end-of-year tour. But I'm going to take, and we need to be bold in some of these selections, what Cully was saying up there, unproven players who are good enough to play an All Black jersey, and take James Broadhurst and throw him, because it's like for like. Big, great athlete like Brodie Retallick, put him with a big, great athlete like James Broadhurst, who has the ability to get over the game line, pop the ball in the tackle, use his soft hands to keep the momentum going, and is a real grunt machine. So like for like in those situations, he'll have a form a great partnership. But it's really important when we're looking at the two locks about a partnership that complement each other. And I think Broadhurst and Whitelock would exactly the same as Retallick and Whitelock complement each other.
All right, that was too easy for you. We're going to go to the blindside flank then. You love that, talking about the locks. We can see the passion. I'm going to throw a cat amongst the pigeons, Jerome Kaino. For whatever reason, he needs a break. He needs a week off. And we look at his replacement. Who it is? Because if you think about our squad in the bigger picture, you can only take 5 loose forwards. So Sam Cane's in the squad. So who's the other guy? Is there another guy? Because I've got two guys here for you, Liam Messam or Victor Vito.
Yeah, I'm going to take Liam Messam, because I'm not going to move around that loose forward trio whatsoever. Richie McCaw's our 7. He's our skip. He's in there. Keanu Reid, world best number 8. You cannot, in my opinion, risk moving him to the 6 and bringing Victor Vito into the 8. So the experience in this situation, where we're looking at the World Cup, of Liam Messam, 40 test matches in the black jersey, been involved in the Steve Hansen All Black team for a very long time, leadership qualities as well, but also understands the 6 role in the All Black makeup. So once again, like for like. Give Jerome the night off, put Liam Messam in there.
Righto, Kelly, it's your turn. We're into it. Let's talk about the backs. I'm going to give you the discussion at 10. Dan Carter, I've got him in there for all his experience. I feel that he's the player at the moment. May have the inside running in that jersey. Here are the two guys. We know who they are at the moment, and they are Colin Slade and they are Beauden Barrett. If you're talking about giving Dan Carter a week off, the calf's got a little bit tight. Who is it for you that comes in?
Well, look, as much as I like the way Slade's been playing this year, I mean, to me, Barrett, every time he's put that All Black jersey on, he's performed. Kicking, setting his outsides away. Yes, his goal kicking's at 67%, Camo.
68.
68, okay, a bit higher than I thought. But I guess that's the only worry for me, but I'm sure by the time this World Cup comes around, he'll have that sorted.
No, we've been to World Cups before. We've had our troubles at 13. We've had troubles in the 13 jersey. Conrad Smith has had a wonderful career in that All Black jersey. I'm not giving you a chance.
Sure about that?
Hey, we've had our challenges. You know all about that, Cully. We've been there, done that. Let's forward now. If we lost Conrad Smith, I've thrown you a curveball. I've thrown you Sonny Bill Williams as an option, or Malachi Fekitoa. Once again, thinking about only 4 midfielders in their squad. We know Monona's going to be there. You know, so we know Sonny Bill. They're the 4 guys. Who goes in the 13 jersey?
Look, you'll be happy with me here, because I think I'm going to go for Fekitoa. I know 13 is a crucial position defensively.
Yep.
And I think it's a big... To put Sonny Bill there, he's played 12. I don't think he's experienced enough at 13. And Fekitoa's been there. He knows what it's all about. and he can cover, I guess, wing as well.
I didn't want to mess with the back line. Would you think about possibly moving Ben Smith forward?
No, he can. I like him on the outside. He can. 13 is not for him.
Okay.
Have we not learnt anything about fullbacks and centres at Rugby World Cups?
Let's move on now. Let's have a chat about the fullback position then. Let's have a chat about the fullback. Let it go, Camo, let it go. Let's think about the fullback position. You've let it go. Yeah, it's gone for us, Cully. We'll think about the fullback position and Ben Smith and the options that you might have available to me. You're talking about a guy in Israel Daggs, a World Cup winner, and you're talking about, I'll put Beauden Barrett back in this conversation again because you think about the impact he's made, not just at 10, but off the bench. Okay, who's your guy there that you look at and think, oh, maybe he can do the job?
Yeah, I guess the thing for Israel Daggs is he's been injured, so he hasn't been able to show us what he has. I mean, he's going to have to go on what he's done in the past. And so for me, yes, it's another Hurricane guy, but I think Barrett, he's come on for the All Blacks and he's played at fullback and he's always gone great. He's a counter-attacker, he's got speed, he can come in at first receiver or second, third phase, so another option for Dan Carter there.
Now, Dan Carter's out, so does that mean, what change have you had to make there? So Colin Slade, you would think the option, so if you had the choice, if you had to play...
Two injuries, mate, yeah.
Yep.
So Slade there and Barrett at fullback, if our two guys went down.
You know, the great thing about this conversation, though, no other country in the world is having this conversation where they have 3 number 10s with the ability to play at the Rugby World Cup, and we can interchange the Dan Carter, put Slade in there if we want to put Beauden Barrett to fullback, put Beauden Barrett to 10 if we want to put Ben Smith to fullback. The options that they have when they go into that round robin is endless.
Yep, if we look at this, I like this team. And I think it's a testament to the fact that we've managed to build this depth over time. We've managed to achieve what we needed to achieve out of it. Here's one team. There's a team possibly you might see the World Cup. That's just our ideas. It's our ideas. We know Steve Hansen, he'll have his ideas, as he knows that he's the one that gets tested. Our team doesn't get tested. It's the one that he selects. Well, look, we've had this discussion and debate going about the best New Zealand Super Rugby players across the 20-year history of the competition. We've copped a bit of flack for this one. How dare we even have a competition on this one? It was one-way traffic in the open side flanker department. The one and only Richie McCaw.